gave birth, go to the nursery and just grab the one he wanted. That's true. That really happened.
Get it verified.
Jerry and his wife, Jerry, now that's confusing. Jerry and his wife, Jerry, had 3 girls, then 3 boys. Their kids were quarterback on the football team and point guards in basketball. They were good athletes, and the boys played sports too. Thelma Good used to babysit Jerry's parents, and Jerry was known to be a handful. Unfortunately, Thelma is not here to attest to this, but she told me that one night she asked Mrs. Angiuli what time they would be coming back. He said, "We might not come back at all." It was reported that Jerry spent so much time around the elk herd, he is beginning to sharpen his horns on trees. But I say, just because he's done that a couple times doesn't mean it's a regular habit. In high school, Jerry played football. They beat Port Angeles twice that year. Jerry was a tough kid. I remember when Jerry wrestled the masked marble. Nobody knew who the masked marble was. Jerry got beat up pretty bad. Bloody nose, cracked rib, black eye. The masked marble took off the mask. It was Carolyn. Jerry would like to forget that, but it's true. Checking into Jerry and Angiuli history, I was reminded of a story told by Paul Malcasian. Now, Paul was the son of Harry Malcasian, some of you old converts might remember, who lived about 1 mile east of town on what is now Washington Street. The Malcasian house is the one that doesn't face the road squarely. It's kind of cattywampus. And it still sits that way. I asked Paul, who still lives in Sequim, why that house doesn't sit square to the road. Paul said that his dad, Harry, and Vito Angiuli built that house. Vito Angiuli was Jerry's uncle. Vito told Paul's dad he built the house so it would be pointed north. True north, to make it square with the world. Square with the world, not with the road. I love that story. Now, years later, into checking into Jerry, I find that he has a peculiar habit. Jerry has to have his bed pointing north, or he can't stand it. Just like his uncle pointed the house north. When Jerry travels and stays in a motel, he has to have his bed pointing north, even after he has to rearrange the furniture. Some inherited characteristics are truly amazing. Back in the days when Jerry had the tire shop, he sold Chuck and Carolyn a tire for their lawnmower. Jerry said this was a good, solid tire and guaranteed this tire for as long as it lasted. When Carolyn saw this thing, she said, "Is it alive?" Carolyn now wants this tire returned to Jerry. Why is this tire? Why is this tire so hard? Jerry says it's hard because it was made of hard rubber. Funny in that time? Oh, certainly. Now that's the is my investigative report for this year. My bill will be in the mail tomorrow. And on a more serious note, I want to congratulate our pioneers. It is interesting to note that all four of the pioneers have their family history in the Sequim Pioneer Family History book.